Hey, what's up guys? It's Julius DeBerry with Majestic Studios, and today I got a quick video of something I wanted to show you, an in-field application of one of the features that I talked about for the Korg MW SoundLink. This is the 2408. Last night we were using the 1608, but I wanted to show you a realistic application of a way to use one of the features, and just wanted to show it to you guys real quick. I hope it helps, and here we go. The issue arose just being a little bit more descriptive because we had to use a microphone. We ran out of channels on the mono side of the console. These are where I would generally use microphones as far as this console is concerned, but we ran out of channels, so we had to use one of these stereo channels here. And the big difference to me between these is the fact that the EQ points on the stereo side are set. They're predetermined, so you can't change them. The high is at 12K. You have a high mid at 2.5K, and you have a low mid at 250, and then a low at 100. Whereas on the mono side of the console, the high is set at 12, but you have a sweepable mid. And that makes a pretty big difference as far as like trying to get problem frequencies out as far as microphones are concerned. And so I think these are more so like set up like tone shaping controls for when you plug your keyboards or stuff up. So I did have a problem frequency that I need to get out of a microphone, and I wasn't able to do it from here. So the idea came about to utilize one of the features that I talked about in the full overview for this console regarding the EQs. Now what Korg did here, they have two different types of EQs that you can utilize in this board. One being the wide and the second being the narrow. Now the wide one is going to be more for tone shaping, kind of like I said on the stereo side. If you have, want to boost a certain frequency to sweeten the sound of your mix or whatever is going into these specific channels. And the other one is the narrow choice, and the narrow choice is how you can kind of troubleshoot and get rid of problem frequencies or add frequencies that you need to be enhanced from a input or on a mix. So this is where that idea came from. Because we weren't able to go in and adjust the specific frequencies from the microphone that we had to use on the stereo channels, I thought about that this would be a good chance to utilize this feature, and then I wanted to reiterate it and show it to you guys. So first of all, in your EQ section, if you push menu, the menu button here, it takes you to this screen, and that allows you to select the EQ mode. Now, let me go back and show you something. So you have three different EQs that are in this board. The main left and right, which is your main mix. Then you have the aux 1 and 2, the aux 1 and the aux 2. So whichever one you want to be adjusting at any specific time, you're going to push that button. So if we push main, we're on the main EQ. If we push aux 1, now it's the aux 1. If we push aux 2, it's on the aux 2. So whichever one of these you have selected, and you can see it at the top of the screen which one you have selected at any given moment. So if you select main, or last night we were going to be, it would have been for the aux 1, because that's what they were using for monitors on the stage. So we push aux 1, and then we push this button here that says menu, and that changes the screen to here. So now you would select the EQ mode. You just use the jog wheel that we have here, the little knob, and we're going to select EQ mode. Now here is where you would select where you want to use a wide or a narrow EQ for the specific mix that you're on. So we're on the aux 1 mix, and it needs to be set on narrow. The wide EQ will not allow you to make these adjustments, these fine adjustments. Like I said, wide EQ is more for tone shaping of the mix, and narrow is how you would fix problem frequencies. So you would select narrow using the jog wheel, and then you push the button in to confirm it. And now if you push exit, now our aux is on narrow. I think it was already on narrow, but that's how you would change it between. Just to show you, I'll go back to menu again, and then I'll go select EQ, and I'll go to wide to show you. So now we push exit. So you see now that EQ thing up there says wide. All right, so we want it to be on narrow. So we're going to go again. We're going to push menu, select EQ mode, and then go to narrow, confirm it, push exit, and now we're in narrow mode. So what this does, we were having some problems with the mix on, I think it was around 3K or 3.5K. I had a EQ analyzer on my phone that I was looking at, and there's also one built into this console that you can use, but I was looking at where the feedback frequencies were, and it was, I think, around 3 to 3.5K that we needed to pull out. So what all you have to do is you select whichever one of these EQ frequencies are the closer range or closer band to where you need to be, because it only allows you to go plus or minus 2 each way. So let's go to 4K, and then if you push this button in, it comes up to this screen, and it allows you to change band 7. So you can go plus 2, you can go up to 5K, and then 6.3, but it won't allow you to go anywhere further than that. And it started off on 4K, and then you can go down to 3.15 and 2.5. So what we would have done is just changed it to 3.15 and see if that got us closer. And now when we pull out, instead of us having to pull out 4K, which wasn't necessarily the problem frequency, it allowed us to fine tune the frequency that we had the problems with, or at least get a little closer. So you just select the band that you want to use, push the jog wheel button in, click it in to confirm it, and now 3.15K is selectable instead of 4K. So now if we could just pull this back a little bit and see if that helped us as far as getting rid of the feedback that we were experiencing on that mix. All right, so this makes it a little bit more flexible in the sense like how digital EQs or digital consoles are. Digital EQ being able to go in and change the specific frequencies that you're having the problems with, and attacking them a little bit more strategically, as opposed to being limited by the preset EQs that are on those channels. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, like, follow, subscribe. Again, I am holding a gimbal. Just wanted to get this quick video done and wanted to show you guys this up close. Hope it helps. Goodbye.